it with us here as we build up to heat number 17. What a lineup it is. Pierre going off the inside. He needs points. He's only on 6. Sayfutdinov needs points. He's only on 6. Lindgren is on 7 after that brilliant win last time out. And Thomas Golub, he is going off the outside in the yellow helmet. Can anybody beat Golub tonight?
I don't know. On the form he's on at the moment, I would suggest no, but it'd be interesting to see someone try. But gate 4 could be tough for him. If he doesn't make it, he's got to make an early decision, whether it's a cutback or a run round.
Could be another Thomas Golub spectacular. He's missed that start. He's going to cut up the inside. Pierre has the lead. Lindgren's at the back. That's a desperate result for Lindgren. Golub's going to come up the inside. Charges past Sayfutdinov. Oh, dear. And Thomas Golub is surely going to have to go. He's clattered into Sayfutdinov. And that was a hard crash at high speed as well.
Yeah, very heavy fall for both riders. Sayfutdinov has gone down very heavy.
Well, again, we saw Nicky Pedersen crash when he already had a shoulder injury. And Emil Sayfutdinov, and his first GP back after a broken arm, has just been sent crashing by Thomas Golub. Was that just Thomas riding over the edge a step too far, Chris?
Yeah, he's he's done fantastically well so far tonight, and I just think he was riding high on confidence, and you kind of get to the point where you just feel that you can do anything, and he shouldn't have been running in there quite so tight. He's missed the start. He's cut back. Kenneth Pierre's leading the race, and he's come in so narrow. He's literally ridden over his foot there. I'd be highly surprised if he hasn't got a foot injury. You can see he just puts his foot out. He's just put it down on the track. Bam! In comes Thomas. Hits him very hard. It's an awkward crash for Thomas, but it's a heavy fall for Sayfutdinov. Goes high side and shoulder, arm. I mean, we know he's already sore. He gets a clatter there from his bike too. And we are hearing that Thomas Golub is out, and that's absolutely correct. He's just knocked the ride for 6.
So, Thomas Golub excluded. More drama in the battle for the world title here in Manila, because Golub will go into the semi-finals with 12 points. And we're told that he is on his knees. In fact, we can just see away to our left over on the apex of the 3rd and 4th turn. And he's limping quite badly away now. Thomas Golub looks in a bit of distress, and he knows that he's not going to score in heat number 17. And the state of Emil Sayfutdinov's bike is in a pretty poor state as well.
Yeah, we can see that front wheel's got those spokes in it. I think Thomas took them out with his footrest.
Well, it's been that type of night where it's been great to watch Thomas Golub, but that perhaps was just one step too far.
Yeah, he didn't need to do that, Nigel. He's riding so well. He's got so much speed. It was a desperate move, and he's not in a desperate situation when you've got a motorcycle under you that's performing as well as his, and he's riding as well as he is. He could have took another couple of laps just to work it out. He knows he's got the speed.
Sayfutdinov didn't need to hit the deck tonight after that broken arm in Prague. It was a serious arm injury. Had to have surgery on it, a couple of days after the injury actually happened. And, well, Thomas Golub offering an apology to Emil Sayfutdinov. And Emil comparing notes.
Comparing battle scars there. It's nice to see Thomas, obviously, making sure that Emil's okay and apologising to him. He can't have any complaints about the exclusion, but it was a pretty tough move. But you were just saying before that race, I believe, Nigel, that this sport's got tougher and tougher.
Yeah, it's brutal.
There's a perfect example.
Yeah.
He actually stops his front wheel completely. I mean, that is a seriously hard fall for Emil Sayfutdinov. How he's got up and he's walking back under his own steam, I have absolutely no idea.
Out of order, Thomas Golub?
Yeah, out of order. I mean, as I said, he's picked up a little bit of grip late on in the straight there, and he's ridden straight into the side of him. But for me, he shouldn't have put himself in that position. He didn't need to be rushing to try and pass everybody in one lap, because he's got the speed. But sportsmanlike, he's apologised. He needed to, I can tell you.
Well, all doesn't appear to be as rosy as we first thought there between those two. I think young Emil was making a point that he wasn't really too happy, and he's broken his wrist, he's saying. That's desperate luck for the young man, isn't it? Desperate luck.
Yeah, to come back from the serious arm injury that he's just come back from, if he has now broken his wrist, that's ended his season, I would suggest.
Well, he's going to have to be checked out here, but there's no way he's going to go on a restart. Emil Sayfutdinov, if he's got a broken wrist, he's going to have to be looked at closely here.